Okay. Let's try it again. Just got in. Long day at Catalina. Private charter with B-Hawk and his friends. And now I'm here. Hopefully some of you will join me. I just walked in the door 2 minutes ago. Haven't even unloaded the car or the ice blocks or anything. Hey Jose, how you doing? Hey Travis. Hey Jeff. How you doing? So, well, I was out behind Catalina today, Jeff. I ran into some tuna, but it was really small groups, maybe 2 or 3 fish. One spot looked like only one fish was coming out of the water, and there was no other volume behind it. Is that normal that you'll see spots with just a few fish like that? Or are there a ton of fish around there that I didn't see? I don't know what happened there. Good bass fishing at the island. We did really good. And yeah, I'm tired too. I just got in from 12 hours. Long, long day. Hey Robert, how you doing? Hey Mike. Marvelous Lighting. John the Tuna Slayer. Big Chunky. Is that it? From Whittier. Hello, Whittier. My brother lives there. Hey, James. Yeah, see, I don't have a scope. I just have a straight up and down meter. So all I saw was the fish on the surface. When I drove over them, there was nothing on the fish finder. But just two little spots. Good calico bass fishing back of the island today. It's pretty good. Hey, Drama, how you doing? Hello, Henry. So first of all, I want to thank all the volunteers that were able to attend Saturday's Kids Club meeting. We caught a catfish and a bunch of bass, but I mean a bunch of bluegill, no bass, uh, and hopefully I'll start pumping water back in that lake. But the kids did good. Kids had a lot of fun, and I'm grateful for all the volunteers that made it. So thank you all. Hey Henry, hey Annette, how you doing? Annette, my mom's doing good. Her and my dad are getting ready to take off to go to Puerto Rico in a few weeks. Hey Robert. Where did you go fishing at, Robert? Or you got nothing? Hey Kevin. Mark's looking ready for the sea wolf, so am I. There's another Kevin. So right now we have mainly people on YouTube, some on Facebook, and one on Twitter. That's pretty good. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I just saw a couple of fish on the surface, and that was it. You know, one or two fish come out of the water. No volume as far as I was hoping to see, like we saw on the Gale Force last Thursday, just football fields of breaking fish. Didn't see that. Just saw one or two fish, and that was it. Okay, Robert was on the city of Long Beach. Yeah, we did really good on Sunday. Too bad I didn't get a chance to make a slideshow. I had Rocky and was it Wilmar, the actor from the '70s show from um, NCIS, one of Rocky's co-stars. Very nice guy, very nice guy. His wife, super friendly. They were really fun. Had a great time fishing with them, and I'll make a little slideshow for that. But they were really fun. Let me see if I can find some photos of that to share. And today B-Hawk was with us, and he got quite a few nice calicos. We lost a few yellows that we hooked, but it was fun. Let me see. I can get a few photos to show you guys here. Rocky did good too. Let me see if I can get this video on here. B-Hawk did really good. He got some nice bass today. Let me see. I got a shot of B-Hawk. There's one. There's Alan. So Terry, did I understand your text message? Are you going on a 2.5 day trip, fishing trip? Please tell me no. So Tony did good on the tomahawk. That's good. So Dana, hello. Yeah, Robert. Drama's going to be working on the city of Long Beach every Sunday now. So how did you know? Andy, no, they just started editing that program. So I don't know when that's going to be ready. It'll probably be another month or so. Hello, Jose. So let me share a few photos with you guys. So this was today. Hopefully it pops up here. So this is one of the guys that was out with B-Hawk today. Let me see if I can make it smaller. This is one of the bass we got today. Nice sized fish at the island. And then here's Brian B-Hawk with his fish. He did really good. He would have had close to a limit of bass, but he didn't want any. He released all his fish. Oh, come on. Let me get it back up there. Okay, good, Terry. I'm glad that was a joke. I was scared to death you were going to really go on a 2.5 day trip. All right, so there's Brian there. B-Hawk. There's his buddy. So the fish were nice size. There was a lot of fish there, and we did good. Tyler's going away to college. How exciting is that? Moving into his dorm tomorrow. down in San Diego. Okay, so here is Rocky and his co-host and me. And could have been nicer, guys. We had really good fishing. I think we ended up with 12 legal bass, probably 8 or so um, legal sheephead, and another 10 or so big whitefish. But it's nice. You know, you hear stories about celebrities not being so friendly. I tell you, these two guys were wonderful. Super, super nice. Great to fish with. Let me see. And here's Will with his one of his bass that he caught. I think this is the first calico bass he's ever caught. I mean, he does a bunch of fly fishing and stuff like that, but this was his first calico bass, and he did good. So I guess you guys know him from the '70s show as, is it Fuzz? Was his name on there? So it's pretty good. So that was good. Tyler says I have one photo from the kids club meeting Saturday. Tyler, just email it to me or text it to me, whatever you got. Mark, I've been fishing with Rocky since the COVID year. He was my best customer during COVID. He was hiring me like once a month, take him and his family and friends out fishing. Once we got permission to do it, end of June, July that year. So Herman has a question. There seems confusion on rockfish regs for the remainder of the season, fishing 300 feet to all depths of California waters. I'm pretty sure, I mean, I'm not the expert. I would check with Fish and Wildlife, but I'm pretty sure the whole state right now is 300 feet and deeper. I know up in Northern California, it's 300 feet and deeper. And here in Southern California, it's 300 feet and deeper, 50 fathoms. And it's also, some fish have been taken off the list that you can possess and catch. So you have to check and see exact species. There's some species that you can normally catch rock fishing that right now you can't catch. So you have to check that. Hey Soto, how you doing? Yeah, that was Fizz. That's who it was. Hello, Arthur. Yeah, Tyler, just enjoy the whole experience. Don't get overwhelmed with it. Enjoy the whole, making new friends in college. Probably going to make friends that you will have the rest of your life. I have some friends that I met in college, and two of them I see, often. One of them's my cameraman, John. So, you know, you're going to make great memories. And that's all life is about, is making memories. What does Mike say? Yeah, Mike, if right now, if you're less than 300 feet, you cannot keep rockfish. You can catch whitefish, sculpin, sheephead, stuff like that, but no rockfish. We had some rockfish fishing with Rocky on Sunday, and we had to release them all. But we got a good number of whitefish and a good number of sheephead. Nice sheephead too. So it's cool. Hey Tamara, how you doing? real time. What do you say? Was stopped by 2 fish and wildlife wardens asking questions about where I fished. Yeah, because if you would have told them you had rockfish under 50 fathoms, you would have got a ticket. So you have to be really careful. Soto. Yeah, for 1 pound sinkers, you can either use torpedo or the little squares. I don't think it matters that much. 3 pounds, you're not going to get any choice. They're going to use the squares type sinkers. Arthur, heard they're thinking about emergency closure. I haven't heard that. Yeah, nobody's called me or asked me any questions about that. I don't know. But I can try to reach out to John. He's on one of the committees for what's that? The fish that migrate. Pelagics. Maybe he's heard something. Annette, you guys can't move to Texas? Yeah, that would have been the boat to ask the questions on, Arthur, if you were on the Seawolf. Because John, the skipper and owner of the boat, he's on that pelagic committee for the state. So, so John was the person who made the comment. Wow. All right, I'll try to call him. Yeah, like Alan says, the little round cannonball ones are nice. They're less likely to get snagged in the rocks. They work out really good. Henry, we're hoping to do a swap meet the first or second Sunday in November. So we're trying to work out a date with the city and with the people that own property that we use where our warehouse is. Once we find that out, we'll let you know. Christopher, we don't do it for the Youth Foundation, but on my boat, the Muswenio for private charters, yeah, we could do that. No, Isoto, no guest today. I just got in. I didn't know if I was going to be in on time because I had a private charter today. One of the guys that's normally on here, B-Hawk, put a group of his coworkers together. We ran out to Catalina and fished the bass, hooked a few yellows, which we lost, and then we went offshore to go look for tuna, head out towards Santa Barbara Island, backside of Catalina. We did see 2 little pockets of tuna. We didn't hook any, didn't get any bites, but we did see 2 little spots of jumping fish. And like I was telling Jeff earlier, no big schools. Like when I was out on the Gale Force last week, we saw football fields of breaking fish. Today, all we saw was 1 or 2 fish. Didn't see big ones. But the trip was fun. We had lots of calicos, like in the photos I showed today. Big calico bass. It was good. And we did definitely hook a couple yellows. One blew up one of my customers' reels. Um, Was just fishing all that kelp. Hey Willie, how you doing, man? You know, 12 hours today on the water. That's quite a bit of time. All right, just because I need to do this, here we go. Hopefully. I'm Dan Hernandez, and I live to fish. All right. I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life. Oh! Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way. I thought I had a little video to show you guys, but I can't find it. Oh, here's a little video. Let me see if I can put it up here for you. Let's try this. What do you got, Rocky? Little fight? Rocky's on another fish.
Another one.
Oh, big sand bass. Big sand bass. This is how Rocky rolls.
That's how you finish the day. Hey.
Strong, finishing strong.
That's the last fish for his limit.
Look at that. Little red crab.
Here, hold them up, Rocky, so we can show them to everybody. Your fans at home.
Oh, that has some weight to it. I felt it. I felt it on toes.
He's like, don't leave. Fish are like, don't leave.
Nice job,
Don't
Rocky.
hurt him now.
And now let's go to the galley and show you how to cook one of these delicious fish.
Nice job.
We'll be back after these messages.
Let me see, let me see.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at
Mama
him.
made it.
Look at him.
Mama made
Look at
it.
him. Look at him. You're going home with us.
What's his name, breakfast or lunch?
This is it's Sunday. It's brunch.
Brunch. All right, that was Rocky. All right, so Kevin's saying that there's already a swap meet somewhere on November 4th, so we might have to do the second week. Second week. Hey Kent, how you doing? Mark says he loves the galley. Thank you. Yeah, Ken, I think Rocky's going to take Will over to your store too to get some stuff. He was talking about needing more tackle. Yeah, we're going to get an answer on the tornado this week. I'm waiting to get the final word what's going to happen with that. And I will let you guys know. Oh, Jose, they had good counts today. What did they get? Please share the good news. Hey Ken, how you doing? And what else is going on? Oh, we still have our super chats. We're going to be giving away this tackle box sometime this month. Hopefully we'll do it soon. Won't be Thursday because Thursday I'm going to be in San Diego for what do you call it? For the trip on the Malahini the next day. And just a reminder, guys, Boomerang Tools, Bucktails, sponsors of ours. Please support these two brands. We greatly appreciate it. Hey Jeff, how you been? Ken is doing good in San Diego. I'll be down in San Diego on Thursday and fishing on Friday. All right, so Malahini for 13 anglers had 50 yellowfin tuna today, 2 bluefin, and 1 dorado. What is Super Chat? So Super Chat is where you make the comments that has a $sign. You can do a Super Chat and send money. During COVID, the guys are doing that quite a bit to help support me. And this is the main prize we're doing this month. SKB tackle box. So for every $5 super chat you do, you get a ticket for that. And you have 2 ways to do it. One, you can do it right there on our YouTube live. And the other way you can do it is off my website. So here is the link for that. And the difference is if you do it here on YouTube, Google takes 30%. But if you do it off that link, we get to keep it. Yeah, $4.99 counts too. Yeah, for some people it doesn't. $5 isn't an option, so that works out. So yeah, so if you want to do that, there you go. Thank you, Isoto. So Jose says it looks like all the San Diego boats did good. That's cool. Jose, how's your finger holding up? Yeah, so I'll be on the Malahini on Friday. Tomorrow I'll be in the office. Today I'm dead, tired. I'm gonna go grab some dinner and then jump in the shower and probably pass out. 12 hours at sea, running the boat, doing all that was tough. Yeah, the fish are pretty close to Oceanside from what I heard. Hey Terry, thank you very much for the super chat. Jeff, were you out today or you in for a day or two? You pretty much run every day. Hey cousin, how you doing? Dylan from Northern Cal. Yeah, I agree. 30% is a big number. So that's why we decided to offer you guys this link, and you can buy the tickets there. And Monica every week goes through there, finds out all the tickets that were bought. Like last week, Jeff bought some tickets for the kids, and they got their tickets. And then we have our wheel here. We put them in, and we'll pick theirs. D-House, how long does it take to get to the island in my boat? To run straight to the front of the island, we do it like an hour and 10 minutes. Today we went all the way around the back. So it was all the way back to Cat Harbor was almost 3 hours. So it was a long ways. And we cruised pretty easily. We were going 12 to 14 knots. I had a couple of my guests down below, so just took it easy for them. So Jeff says they just got in. They fished Cortez for bigger bluefin. Had 3 over 100. Wow, that's awesome. And does your fish processor just show up at your boat, or do you guys have to deliver them somewhere, Jeff? That's got to be a hassle every day. All those fish. That's a good question. So Jeff Jose is asking if you guys caught those tuna at Cortez daytime or nighttime. Yeah, Terry, that's you should probably do a half day trip first, and then go out. Chet Young. I should know that name. Oh, so they pick up your tuna for you. Okay, so Jeff says those big fish they got today, they got both jigs at night and kite during the day. Yeah, the gale force had 2 big tuna last week at Catalina, and they got them on the kite. Yeah, Robert, we got your tickets. Monica has them already printed out and marked. And Terry, give us your medical update. Are you 100% now? 50%? What was the last thing you broke? Some toes? You dropped something on your foot? Are you all recovered now? Is there nothing broken on you right now? I guess is the update I'm wondering about. Yeah, I think we still have one open seat, Terry. Good night, Jose. I know it's really late over there in Texas. Ant Cab. How do we go fishing with you? You have a couple of choices. One is the trips that I have on my website that are filming trips. You can sign up there. or you can do private charters with me on my boat, the Mi Sueño. I do private charters. That's what I did today. Took clients fishing to Catalina Island. Um, so I can give you a link for that. So here's a link for my private charters. We do half-day trips, three-quarter-day trips, and trips to Catalina Island. So there's a link there for that. It's dhfishingadventures.com. That's DH, Dan Hernandez, dhfishingadventures.com. I drive the boat on all the trips and have a deckhand. We provide all the rods and reels and bait, and you just bring whatever you wish to eat and drink on the boat. No problem. Hopefully you'll book a trip with us. Kevin. I never got your email, Kevin. Can you resend it? And let me know. Send me some dates. Um, like October won't work because I'll be in Europe for a while there. But maybe November, December or something. I don't know. January, let me know. All right, Ann. Thank you very much. Chet, you were around back in the 80s and I was fishing with Poppy. So for those of you that don't know who Poppy is, Poppy's really name, his name is Albert Popwell. If you look in the credits for the Dirty Harry movies, he was in every Dirty Harry movie. And in the last one, Sudden Impact, he played Clint's partner. He was a good friend of mine, fished with me a lot. Back then, I was playing softball, and it was so funny. He would come and film. He loved to play with his little VHS recorder, and he would come and film us play softball when he wasn't doing anything. So it was kind of funny. But Poppy loved to fish. He loved to fish rockfish, and that's how I met him. I met him on the Blackjack, and put him on the cover of Western Outdoor News. I was doing photography and doing on-the-spot reports for Western Outdoor News, and Pat McDonald put him on the cover. So it's pretty good. Willie, I don't know the exact day we're going to do it, but it will be this month. I'll try to do it this month. Hopefully, maybe next week before I go to Emeryville. We'll try to get it done for that. Jeff, you remember him? Yeah, he would be in my booth helping out at for the Fred Hall show and Day at the Docks, all that. He's a really nice guy. I've had really good luck with celebrities like that. And Poppy loved to just go on the party boats, and he would go on the Blackjack and just be one of the guys and just fish with everybody. And the way I kind of met him was on the boat. It was funny. Back then, you could fish 10 hooks, 15 hooks. And I think when I was fishing with Poppy, you could fish 10 hooks. And we were at Cherry Banks or something like that off Santa Barbara Island. And on the Blackjack, doing really good. Or maybe Sand Neck, something like that. Dennis Leckenbach's captain. And Poppy was busting off. His gangion would break, and he would lose the fish. This one day that I was out with him, and he lost, I don't know, like 3 gangions in a row, 3 sinkers. So I went up to him and gave him a gangion that I made custom made for my, that I use. I never bought ganyons. I always made them. Back then, I really enjoyed making them. On 10 hooks, 15 hooks back then. And I went up to him. This is probably a dumb thing to do. Somebody you don't know. And I didn't know he was famous. I didn't know he'd been in all the Dirty Harry movies. In the very first Dirty Harry movie, he's the guy on the ground where Clint has a gun at him and says, "Punk, um, do you feel lucky today?" He was asking him, "Do you think I shot 5 shots or did I shoot 6 shots?" And Poppy had a gun on him. So that's when he puts the gun down. But in the last episode, he was his co-star. It was pretty cool. But so Poppy busts off 3 ganyons, lose fish every time. So I went up to him and said, you pay $200 to come fishing. You're going to spend another $100 between tips and food. You spent $300 on your fishing gear, on your rod and reel. I said, why did you only spend 39 cents on your ganyon? And he had these really cheap ganyons. So he didn't understand how they break and stuff. So I gave him a good ganyon to use, and he didn't lose them. Didn't lose any more fish. So it was pretty good. So someone's asking Vin something. I'll be on the New Huck Fin on the 30th. Hopefully weather is good and we go to the Fairlawns. I can tell you right now we're not going to the Fairlawns because we cannot fish the Fairlawns because it's not over 300 feet. We're going to go past the Fairlawns. So it looks like we're going to have a fuel surcharge. I'll try to get all the details for the New Huck Fin because we're going to be fishing a different type of trip. We all paid to go fish the Farallon Islands. Now we have to go farther because now with the closure up there, you have to fish over 50 fathoms, over 300 feet, and the water isn't that deep there at the Farallon. So we might have another 35 minutes, 45 minutes farther to go fish that day. Okay, so Chet, I'm sure I remember you, but you're talking about in the 80s. It's 2023. Sometimes I have trouble remembering last week. But I do remember you fishing with you. I just don't remember all the details. Jose, the emails for the Malahini went out yesterday. So you should have got them. They all went out yesterday. The welcome email and the email for the fishing tackle. Kevin, that's a good question. Maybe Jeff can help you with that. But I think you're okay with 3 hooks on there, like 2 assist hooks on the top and a treble hook on the bottom. But if you're going to fish a knife jig, I wouldn't fish a flat fall for rockfish because you're going to have to fish over 300 feet deep. So I would fish a knife jig if you're going to do that. I got to know. Yeah. Yeah, Poppy was a lot of fun. So to answer your question, Poppy passed away many, many years ago. And Larry passed away, I want to say 8 years ago. Was that right, Kevin? 8, maybe 9 years ago. But hey, Ron B, thank you very much for your super chat. Hey, Tyler. So Jeff fished with them up in the Channel Islands. That's cool. Yeah, that was a guy who really liked fishing. Really enjoyed fishing. So, okay, cool. So Jeff is saying that you can put as many hooks as you want on one lure. It counts as one hook on one lure. So Terry says she's almost 100% fishing ankle, whatever that means. Almost 100%. Okay, guys, I have 75 of you on here and 60 likes. Hey, Tamara, thank you very much. Kevin, yeah, 9 years ago we lost Larry. That was sad. I was in the room when he passed. Yeah, Kevin, you're good. You can have as many hooks as you want on that one lure. Poppy passed away in 1999. Yeah, I was at his funeral. Now, his cousin was, what's his name? He was the black guy in Star Trek. Oh, God, what was his name? Super, super nice guy, gentlemen. I met him a few times with Poppy at his house. And, well, and this guy was impressed. I mean, he was in To Kill a Mockingbird. He was in a bunch of other movies. I wish I could remember his name. Introduced him to my parents. He actually went to my parents' house for a party we had. Um, hey, Los Morales is in here in the house. Hello, East Cape. Um, what was his name? Can't remember. So, but what was really neat, they had a reception after Poppy's funeral at his house. And the pictures this guy had on the wall, like him with like Frank Sinatra and stuff, impressive. But the pictures of him with Bobby Kennedy, um, Robert Kennedy, it was pretty mind blowing to see those pictures. Um, it was cool. I gotta find his name. Hey Dylan, thank you. I've been looking at your posts on Facebook. If you're going to be in Santa Barbara in November, your only choice will probably be rockfish. I don't know if they'll be fishing calico bass. If they fish calico bass, I would fish calico bass, but probably only that. Brock Peters. That's it, Brock Peters. Thank you, Bullock. That's his name, Brock Peters. Thank you, guys. Super nice guy. And the only other celebrity that I know that I can call by first name is Edward James Olmos. We went to the same high school. We've been on projects together with the Latino Producers Association. He started a nonprofit that is going really strong, teaching kids different sciences and stuff in schools and television and stuff. So Eddie's doing really good with that, and he's in a lot of TV shows and all that. Thanks, Tamara. Yeah, I'm gonna say goodnight too, guys. I've been up for a long time. Was up early on the water for 12 hours. I don't know how Jeff does it all the time, but that was a long, long day for me. But thank you, guys. I will be on Thursday from San Diego, probably from my hotel room. I'll try just to do it for at least 30 minutes, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to be with a bunch of other people there, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, well, Fernando, I mean, I don't think of Fernando Valenzuela as the celebrity like the actor guys, but yeah, he's a friend too. I have pictures with him. He knows who I am. I wish he liked to go fishing, but he doesn't. I've asked him about 10 times. Hey, Chris, how you doing, cuz? Nice to see you there. El Paso in the house. All right, guys. Good night, everybody. I really appreciate it. You all being here. Nice turnout today. Over 90 people, 100 people. So thanks a lot. Good night, everybody. See you on Sunday. Bye.